Welcome, my fellow cops and crime lords. Today we are diving into Battlefield Hardline's Operator class. I'll be breaking down the Operator's strengths and weaknesses and show you how to best use the first of the four classes to your tactical advantage. Starting off, let's have a look at the weapons and gear this guy has available to him. First up are the guns. The Operator is the only class with access to carbines and assault rifles. These are your average first-person shooter guns with medium range and some decent firepower. Let's go ahead and compare that to the other classes. The Mechanic is going to have SMGs, high rate of fire, weaker weapons, close range, okay? Then you've got your Enforcer, who's packing the shotguns. Obviously very short range on those, slow rate of fire. He also has the big heavy machine guns. These things are unwieldy, not a lot of accuracy on these compared to the assault rifles and the carbines of the Operator. And of course, you've got the Professional, who's packing sniper rifles and single shot DMR type weapons. So really, when you're thinking about the Operator, you're thinking of your average first-person shooter gun. All right, he has the assault rifles, the M416, things like that, the G36C, your common guns that you're used to seeing in games like Call of Duty and Battlefield, things like that. Of these little pew-pew weapons, my personal favorite is the M416. It's a criminal-only weapon, so if you do want to use it for both sides, like when you're playing a cop, then you're going to need a ridiculous amount of kills to be allowed to purchase a weapon license for it. Then and only then will you be able to equip it on your dirty cop character. For the police side, I would recommend one of the carbines instead of the M16A4. While it's powerful, it's difficult to control at times, and it's just kind of pissed me off a lot using that gun compared to like the G36C, because my bullets seem to hit everything but the target. Maybe I'm just retarded, I don't know, but I just do a lot better with the carbines than with the M16A2. So let's move on to the meat and potatoes of the classes, the gadgets. The Operator is the team medic, alright? He has at his disposal a first aid kit, the defibrillator, and the adrenaline needle, which are pretty much the same thing. And last but not quite least, he has the survivalist perk, or the survivalist needle. He of course has access to the same items that all the kits have access to, such as the grapples, gas masks, things like that, but I'm going to be focusing on the Operator's exclusive gear that only he can use for this video. The medic bag can be tossed out from time to time to heal yourself or your teammates. It can come in very handy at times, and it's always nice to have an Operator around to kind of heal the guys after a big gunfight, get you ready to go again, keep your boys alive longer. Defibrillator, or the gnarly adrenaline needle, they're the same thing, and once you buy one, whether you buy the defib for the police or the adrenaline needle for the criminals, you will have access to the other one for free. When it's equipped, you're going to start seeing EKG symbols pop up over your fallen teammates. That means that they can be revived. So if you run up to them and use the defib or the needle, it's going to revive them. The longer you charge the defib or the needle, the higher their health will be when they revive. So you run up to them, you hit them real quick with it, they're going to revive, but they're going to have low health. You run up to them, you charge it up for a little bit, a few seconds, hit them with it, they're going to come back with full health. It's good stuff. Pro tip: don't be a dick and revive teammates in the middle of a gunfight where you're both probably going to die right after. They're going to end up having to wait for the respawn timer twice as long thanks to the asshat who just revived them, and that would be you. No one likes a stupid medic. Of course, sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit and hope for the best. So for example, check out these sweet moves. I'm running around, I got the gunfight going on, I got my team all around me, I'm just stabbing everybody. Haha. Yeah, some intense action stuff, alright? You got to keep it going. It could have been risky, I could have been a dick medic there, but I went ahead and risked it for the biscuit. Didn't even clean the needle after each revive. That's how you get hepatitis, but I wouldn't be a good medic if I didn't give myself a taste of my own medicine. So as you see here, I'm shooting it up, boom, blown up by a grenade. Blood brothers. Now you see I use the needle on myself. But actually that last little bit there of me stabbing myself was not the adrenaline needle, but it's actually the survivalist gadget instead. So let's go ahead and talk about the survivalist needle. The survivalist needle can come in handy if you're killed by a grenade or run over by a car, or basically if you die any other way than being shot by bullets. Honestly, to me, while this is cool, you rarely get killed by anything other than bullets. Like 9 out of 10 deaths are from bullets. So in my opinion, the defib and the health pack are a way better combo to go with. But in case you don't like using the defib or the health pack, then feel free to equip the survivalist needle in the off chance you're going to need it. Or you can just take a zipline, gas mask, stuff like that. Your call, really. It's what works best for you. But for me, I take the health pack and I take the defib. Helps the team out more. I feel like I get more points coming my way so I can have more money to buy shit. So that's going to break down the Operator's unique gear and weapons. They are the only class with access to the medium-range carbine and assault weapons, and they bring the medic to the battlefield. If you're new to Battlefield or first-person shooters, then this will be the best class for you to start with, as it has solid guns and the health regen aspect of it from the health kit is great. But in experienced hands, the Operator class can still be a nightmare for the enemy. It's an awesome class for running to the objective, getting into shit, killing and reviving teammates as you go. You can quickly turn the tide of battle in your favor by providing accurate fire and keeping your team alive. Just overwhelm the enemy. It's good stuff, guys. If you're a Battlefield veteran and you want a powerful medium-range weapon while also supporting your team, then the Operator is for you as well. It's not just a beginner class. In the right hands, it can be lethal. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up the operator class, gents. If you liked the video, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there on the streets. As always, Recon Kings out.